Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we are back and in color once again. We are live. I want to welcome you guys to episode number, drum roll, 47. Yes, 47, y'all. It don't even feel like we did 46 episodes, but it just felt like we started yesterday. But here we are on episode 47. And I always say our best episode is the one that we're on. So, as y'all know, our motto is we only bring you guys the best of the best of the best. And today's no different. Um, so so for today, we have a multi-talented athlete. Um, he's one of my favorites because of his nickname alone. His nickname alone. Um, they call well, it's in the description of the show anyway. Mini McCaffrey. Y'all know I'm a 49er. Christian McCaffrey, you know, our star running back, So, when I seen that, I was like, man, we got to get you on the show just on that alone. But my man is the truth, though. You know, plays three positions on the football field: running back, linebacker, safety. Uh, he's also a multi sport athlete. Um, he hits the hardwood, and of course he's the second one on our show uh that hits the mat too. Last time we had a kickboxer on here, and yeah, Caleb is also hitting that mat, getting into wrestling. So three level sports. He's an honor roll student, student athlete first. And as y'all will see from the episode, he belongs here on this show because he's elite, one of the elite. And did I also say that he goes by the name Mini McCaffrey?
No, sir.
Yeah, yeah, he goes by the name Mini McCaffrey. When you see him on the field, you'll see why. So coming to the stage, I want to welcome y'all to the Be Ready Sports podcast. Caleb Marinelli, aka Mini McCaffrey, aka Next Up, aka the whole nine, aka the truth. Everybody, give it up for Caleb Marinelli, y'all. Oh, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, so somebody's excited for you, bro. So to let's break the ice to the viewers. Tell them a little bit about you. Tell them a
my
little bit
name
about you.
my name's Caleb Marinelli. I play running back, receiver, and safety, and I live in Salina, Texas, and I'm class of 2031.
Did I say linebacker?
Yeah.
Man, I did say linebacker. Hey, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. But still, On that gridiron, he's the truth. So let's get started here. You are a standout going into what your seventh grade year, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is when middle school is going to start picking up.
Yes, sir.
School school ball heavy and everything. And as you told the audience, you're in Texas. It's a football state, so they treat football out there like, what's the best way I could say it?
Like it's
Mm,
life.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's everything. Like, and some of those high school stadiums out there look like NFL stadiums, boy. Y'all don't play out there. So, but speaking of football, before we get started here, um, let's see, did I even load this thing? Oh my goodness, I didn't. Okay, so I don't have it. I didn't post it. Crazy me. Coach, you know better. You can't talk about something without posting the overlay. Um, but okay, then, while I'm getting this thing loaded, I ran into uh, something that I want to discuss. Before we get into that, what is your favorite NFL team?
The 49ers.
Oh man, you my boy. 49ers all day. You gotta say it. You
Sir.
gotta say it with me. One, two, three, bang, bang, not a gang.
Yeah.
No. Woo. Well, speaking, well, I looked up a chart of teams' overall Super Bowl records that I looked up, and we are currently 5-3
Yeah.
all time in the Super Bowls. But can you guess who's number one?
It's either
Just
the Broncos, I think. No. Wait. No. It's either the Patriots. I think it's the Patriots, maybe.
I'll give you a hint. They're undefeated.
Is it the Broncos, I think? Maybe?
I give you another hint. They beat us in the Super Bowl.
Oh, the Chiefs.
No, it's not the Chiefs.
Chiefs?
No, it's not the Chiefs. They're 4-3.
Oh. Oh, yeah, they lost to Tampa Bay.
Yep, and the Packers.
The Ravens?
And yeah, that was before both of our time. That was that was before we was even thought of.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this thing loaded so we can show. There are. Well, I'll let you make it. I'll let you guess one more time. Remember they beat us in the Super Bowl.
Was it before or after 2000?
We we didn't lose any Super Bowls until after 2000.
Oh, yeah. Was it the Ravens?
Yes, it's the Ravens. They're number one.
Yeah.
Can you guess what their record is? Uh,
Um,
I give you a hint. They're undefeated.
yeah.
Do 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 do. Do.
8-0 and 9-0, I'm guessing.
Oh, no,
Or,
won that many.
oh, 4.
No. Come on. Be here. Be here. Be here. They are. Maybe I should just show you. You ready?
Yes, sir. There's a tied with Tampa Bay.
Yep. So that's what surprised me. So
Yeah.
these are each NFL teams
What?
all-time Super Bowl record as of right now.
Yeah.
So there's only four teams that are undefeated in the Super Bowl. Of course, the Ravens 2-0, Tampa 2-0.
Yeah.
They beat the Raiders. They beat the Raiders and they beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
Jets 1-0. Super Bowl three. Joe Namath. They were severe underdogs when they won, and of course, you know, Drew Brees brought one to New Orleans.
Hmm.
But which does but out of all 32 teams, which one surprises you the most?
Probably the Bears or the no, probably the Jets.
You didn't think you didn't even know that they won a Super Bowl, did you?
No.
Yep, Super Bowl. Like I said, the Joe Namath Super Bowl, Super Bowl three, before we were all born. Mine, yeah, yeah, that was before we were born. That was before your parents were born. That was probably before everybody in your house was born.
Yeah.
The one that sticks out to me is the Giants and the Packers, 4-1.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't believe that the Giants are 4-1.
Yeah.
But after doing research, I understand because remember, Phil Sims, um, Phil Sims, back in the day, uh, with with those um, with those old Giants. I think they beat the Bills once back in the day. Eli won two against Tom Brady, and I can't remember when was the first one that they won. But the Giants, 4-1, shocked me.
Yeah.
And we have to win another one, man, because we are tied with the freaking Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. We should
We
not be
can't.
tied.
No, we can't be tied. We can't be tied with the Cowboys, man. We overdue to win one.
Yeah.
So, what do you think that San Fran needs to do to get over the hump? Because we just lost. We on a three Super Bowl. We on a 3-game Super Bowl losing streak.
Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Like we did bad last year because Christian McCaffrey was hurt and Dre Greenlaw. We lost in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs last time we made it because of Dre Greenlaw getting hurt running onto the field.
Yeah, and then the year before,
Yeah.
we didn't make it because we lost both of our quarterbacks
Yeah.
in the playoffs. We're trying to beat the Eagles with Christian McCaffrey playing quarterback.
Yeah.
That's how bad it got. Hey, he did a good job though.
Mhm.
Uh, but since but you know all about playing multiple areas on the field,
Yeah.
just like Christian McCaffrey. That's why they call you Mini McCaffrey.
Yes.
We gonna get into that. We get into that real soon. But one thing that I liked that we did in this off season, and I wanted to get your thoughts about it as well. We kind of realized ahead of time that the team that we had was only going so far.
Yeah.
So so they did something different. Normally teams will let them ride it out before and then blow it up and start over. Nope. That's not what we did. We went ahead and said, you know what? They did a mini overhaul, pretty much. They invested in their QB, Brock Purdy,
Mhm.
and got some younger pieces around them. and did almost like a mini rebuild. So,
Yeah,
and then it also doesn't help that you got that we have the third easiest schedule in the year too.
yeah,
I think our toughest opponent is the Buccaneers, record wise from last year. So we do have the third easiest schedule this year too.
yeah.
So what do you think thoughts on the future? Do you think they made a wise decision in sticking with Purdy, even though people are saying that you know you get both ways.
Yeah.
You got those that have confidence in him. Look at his numbers. Look at his QBR. It's on. It's on board with tops of the league, and he was number one in QBR last year. And then you got the other one saying that, oh no, he's just a system quarterback. He can't win y'all. He can't win us a championship. He needs weapons. This, that, and the third. So, do you support you know
I don't.
investing in the Brock Purdy in the future, or do you think we made a mistake there?
I think that we need to have Brock Purdy in like more for the future, and then like when he starts like becoming washed and stuff, like pick up a new quarterback.
No, man, kids say that. I ain't gonna call you a kid, but these youngsters say the darndest things. He said when he becomes washed.
I mean, if you think about it, everybody becomes washed at some point of their career. Everybody, but I don't think was Tom Brady even ever washed. No, nah.
Man, the man played until he was like 44. His his last year, yeah, he said no. I guess you could say it because his last year
His
was
last
not
year,
pretty.
yeah,
Yeah, his last year was not pretty, and he just said, you know what, I'm done. My man has no chill. He said until they washed. So you think they should ride Brock Purdy?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
100%.
100%. Okay. Um, let's pull up this roster real quick. I'm not gonna bring it on the screen, but I'm just gonna highlight it a little bit. And what do you think? And so I can get your thoughts on our off season. So as you know, we sent a lot of people out the door.
Yeah, like we sent Dre Greenlaw and Divo Samuel and a couple other people.
Well, I understand the Greenlaw.
Yeah,
I didn't at the time, but I understand now. He blew his Achilles in the Super Bowl,
yeah,
and
yeah.
um, but they kept Fred Warner, which was number one. Um, they kept our fullback Kyle Ju, can't pronounce his name, but you know who I'm talking about,
Yes, sir.
Kyle Juju. Um, we picked up Jordan Watkins in the off season.
Yeah,
Um, of course, we re-signed George Kittle. Of course, we got Bosa. Those the core back. Um, Ayuk is still on the contract, but he's up in the air. Um, they brought in Mac Jones as a backup.
yeah. That's gonna
Uh,
be a good backup.
you think so?
Yeah, I think he will. Like with Brandon Ayuk and Ricky Pearsall and Juwan Jennings, he has receivers to throw the ball to now. So
Yeah, I was going to get into that too. That's our draft pick from last year. Um, you know, so he's going to be back full strength. He had a full off season. Of course, you know what happened to him last year.
yeah, he got shot.
Yeah. Glad that he's back, healthy, full swing, so we get a full off season out of him. So we'll see how it goes. And I think we picked up a solid backup running back for Christian McCaffrey as well.
Hope
A
so.
gentleman. a gentleman by the name of Jordan James. That we picked up. So, what are your thoughts on that?
That's gonna be good because I think this year we either traded or released Jordan Mason. I think was his name. Yeah,
Yeah, and he stepped up big time last year.
yeah.
For us, but getting Jordan James in the draft, I think that's going to help us. Well, that's going to help us a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the only weakness that I see from us, which was our weakness last year, we really didn't address it much, was the secondary.
Yeah. And wait, with Lenore getting in trouble during the off season and him having to get fined, he did something to get in trouble. I forgot what he did.
I try not to. I don't pay attention to their legal things.
Yeah.
Uh, um, let's see if it comes up here. Mm-mm-mm. Nope, I don't see anything about it here. I'll have to look it up some more. Um, but just going back to what you said, Brock Purdy does have, he still has weapons out there.
Yeah.
Um, he still has his safety net in George Kittle and Kyle Juice, whatever how you pronounce his name. I don't like butchering people's names. Um, they added Jordan Watkins, the beef, they beefed up the defensive line in the draft. Because with Kyle Shanahan, defense, he always has has an outstanding defensive line and pass rush. So, and before I ask your early predictions of our record, I'm going to pull up our schedule. Let's see, regular season. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. First three games at Seattle, at New Orleans, then we got then Arizona, and then the Jaguars at home. Those are our four games in September. So, what do you predict? How do you think predicted we're going to start the season? With those first four,
Either four, either 4-0 or 3-1.
who do you think we'll lose to?
Probably maybe the Seahawks with because they have Cooper Cup and but they lost their quarterback.
They, yeah, they have. I don't know.
They lost players and then they also gained players.
The who they picked up, I am not afraid of. You know who they have, right?
Yeah.
Um,
But then
I
they also lost DK Metcalf.
yeah. But you got Sam Darnold there.
No.
I'm not. We am not afraid of Sam Darnold. But if 3-1, I can respect that. That sounds a little bit more realistic because the scary game will be week two against the Saints.
Yeah.
That'll be a scary game. So going into October, after we play the Jaguars, we go to LA play the Rams. That's gonna be a tough one, and then we go to Tampa to play the Buccaneers, and then we come home to play the Falcons. Then we go to Houston to play the Texans to wrap up October. So
There's 4
at
games.
Rams, at Buccaneers, home against the Falcons, and at Texans. So 3 road games, all on the East Coast, except for the Rams. That's gonna be a tough October. So what do you think? How do you think we're gonna do in October?
Either 3-1 or 2-2.
I lean with the 2-2
Yeah,
because that the go playing you know going to LA, the Rams always tough divisional game, and the Rams are tough. And then going from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast the following week for a 1 o'clock game in Tampa. That's going to be very tough.
yeah.
So 2-2, 3-1. You got us 5-3 so far. So November. So in November, we're in New York. We go play the Giants in New York at 1 o'clock. Come home to play the Rams. Then the Cardinals. No, we play in Arizona. We go to the Cardinals, and then we come home to play the Panthers, and then we go to Cleveland to play the Browns. That wraps up November.
That's 4-0.
Oh, you got us going 4-0.
Yeah,
Ooh, so you have us 9-3. Um, that Rams game is going to be up in the air with me, but so you have us 9-3 going into December. All right. So to finish the season, our final 4 games, we got Tennessee at home, then we play Indianapolis, and then we come home to play the Bears, and then we finish the season at home against the Seahawks.
4-0.
Ooh. So you have us winning. I'm missing a game. So you have us going 13-3. I missed one. Trying to think, what game did I miss? Doesn't matter. So you have a lot of faith in us. You got us. You got us. Um, that's gonna be, you know, a 1 or 2 seed with that record.
Yeah,
So we got to put that in the vault.
100%.
Caleb, Caleb has us 13-3. When we get closer to playoff time, we're gonna have to revisit this discussion to see how accurate you were, and bring
I
you back on here. All right. Last but not least, who do you think is going to improve their Super Bowl record this year? Who do you think is going to win it all? Your early preseason, your early, your preseason
The
pick.
Commanders.
Oh, you think Jaden Daniels is gonna
Hey,
gonna do it this year?
only if they sign Terry McLaurin back.
Okay, that's interesting. That's
I'm only
interesting.
saying that. I'm only saying that because they got Debo now.
Man, I hate that he went there.
Yeah.
But I hate that he went there. But they're reloaded, but I don't know if they're gonna have what it. I don't know if they're gonna get past Philly. I don't know.
I mean, with Saquon Barkley being on the Madden cover, might be the
Hey,
moment.
hey, hey, the Madden jinx. I'm not wishing that on nobody.
Yeah.
But hey, you see what happened to McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? He was on the cover last year. See what happened to McCaffrey. I don't
Yeah,
wish that on nobody,
me neither.
so before we get into our Q&A, I just want to give a quick shout out here to my man Kason, who had a big game today. He's been here since he was a guest on episode 4. Always locked in, always tuning in, always supporting. So shout out to my man Kason. Kick butt in this tournament today. Came a little bit short. 'Cause a little bit short today, but we will bounce back, right, Kason? Like the slogan say, be ready, stay ready. All right, you're all right. Caleb.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what side of the ball do you like? Offense or
Offense.
defense?
Offense.
Ooh, offense. So why offense? Besides the fact that it puts more points on the board,
Oh, because I get to run the ball.
because you get to run the ball.
Yeah, sir.
How many yards do you average per game
If I'm running back, probably a hundred,
overall?
a hundred,
400.
no, 100.
I thought you said 400. I'm gonna say, boy, we need to sign you a contract, boy, get you in the league. All right. So what is your favorite position on the football field?
Running
Oh,
back.
running back. And why
Yes,
running
sir.
back? Besides the fact that you get to run over linebackers
Because I get a score by running the ball.
and running over them linebackers, huh?
Yes.
So, so he does not look like a Raven. Get it gone somewhere. He's a 49er. He's a 49er, Bruce. That's my man, Baltimore Bruce. You know, did you miss the beginning of the show, Bruce? You guys, let me bring this back up just for you. Get your big head self. Nah, that's my man, Bruce. We was talking about the Super Bowl records. You see, you guys are number one, 2-0, tied with Tampa. Yeah, so you get you get one of these, Bruce. You get one of these, Bruce. You get one of these. A small applause.
uh,
Nah.
Gotta fix the screen.
yeah,
You want it lower?
I got it. Nah, it's because I went on the chat.
Okay.
But you guys, but we gonna see if y'all can go 3-0. See if y'all can improve y'all record to 3-0. Can Lamar Jackson do his thing, or like my man Caleb say, Brock Purdy's gonna lead us to the promised land? Yeah. I think Brock Purdy going. There he go with these hating. Don't look at disregard what he's saying. What he said. Um, right there. Caleb, disregard that. Disregard that. He talking about stuff that happened 15 years ago. We're not worried about stuff that happened 15 years ago. All right. So if you so based on your answer earlier, if you had a choice of of for the game winning touchdown, catching an Odell Beckham one handed touchdown, or run up the gut, clean over the middle linebacker for the game winning touchdown, which one would you prefer and why? Bru-
Probably the one hand catch because
Oh, so he said he wants an Odell
because
Beckham.
because it it looks way better and like I'd be on ESPN and ESPN top 10 for a long time.
My man said, so that sounds like it's one of your goals to be on the ESPN top 10. Um, Bruce, I'm about to put you on timeout. If you talk, you talking about Brock Purdy is Sam Darnold ain't never led his team to a Super Bowl, sir. I'm sorry. Sam Darnold choked Sam Darnold choked uh, when he had time to put the Vikings in good situations toward the end of the season. Sam Darnold choked. Purdy never. Purdy hasn't had a playoff letdown, sir. So, you're speaking blasphemy right now. You're speaking blasphemy right now because Purdy has done something that Lamar Jackson has yet to do. That is playing a Super Bowl. Oh, did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Did I say that out loud? But he's gonna put in there that Lamar Jackson has won MVPs, which is true.
Also,
Is this your quarterback?
yeah.
He said, and I would throw you. He said he would throw you a perfect pass. That's what's up. So
Brock Purdy also came back down by like 24 against the Lions in the NFC Championship to make it to the Super Bowl.
don't pay him no mind, man. That's my guy. That's my guy. But he's stupid. STEWPID. Man, you got to get that show going, Bruce, man, so I can check it out. All right, so what is your so far? What is your biggest accomplishment as a football player?
Probably making it to All American games.
Yes, you have. As right now, you were 3-time United Tykes Network All-American and a 2-time Texas Power Rankings All-Star.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that since that's your biggest accomplishment, man. 3-time All-American. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
That's big time, man. That's big time. So how did you pull that together to get not one, not two, but three all American selections in a row?
Training a lot and showing out on the field.
Yep. Yep. You heard that, Bruce? Training a lot and showing out on the field. Yeah. All right. All right. So, out of those 3-time selections, which one meant the most to you? Out of all,
Probably my first year.
and you were how old?
I was going into my 5th grade year. So I was like 11 or 10 or 11.
Oh, you was a puppy. You was a puppy. You was a puppy. Nah. Yeah, you was a puppy. You was a puppy. But the first one, I can understand how the first one mean the most because it's the first. I mean, I got to
Yeah.
ask you this without telling your secrets. How did you celebrate it? He doesn't want to give it away, y'all. He doesn't want to give it away. Let's just say he celebrated it by going out there and training so he can win another one.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to clarify something right now, though, Mini McCaffrey. You said that you prefer running the ball, but you love that highlight of having that Odell Beckham one-handed catch to win the game. So you're pretty much, let's just say, you're more kind of like a hybrid of Debo Samuel and I'm not saying this to no. Don't give me that face. Don't give me that face, Caleb. I am not putting slander on your game. Because everybody says Debo is more of a running back than a wide receiver. But you stretch the field and get
Yeah.
down there, and then they can split you out wide and you can go down. So
Mhm.
you're more of a Devin Hester
Yeah.
type player. What gives so what gives you the capabilities to be that hybrid type player that can fill two positions at once at such a young age?
My hands and my route running for receiver, and then for running back, my vision out of the backfield and my patience, and then also my exclusiveness, my juking and stuff.
Elusiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, elusiveness. So how do you so what do you compare my overall skills? Your overall skills. What would you compare your overall game to? If you can't pick one player, you can just combine it. If you can't pick one,
One or two,
yeah, you can just combine them based on your
probably
skill set.
Chris McCaffrey and Puka Nakua.
Ooh, those are good choices. Those are good choices. Good choices. So, and what do you rank your IQ? Because you said you got the elusiveness, you got the vision, but you also have to read that defense
Yeah.
to make the right play. So, what do you rank your football IQ
Out of 5 or 10,
out of 10?
probably like an 8 or 8.5.
8 point. Boy, if we did a Madden build and put your IQ at 8.5, boy, you're gonna be Hall of Fame. That's Hall of Fame level right there. All right, so you're like the Tom Brady of running backs. There's no defense you haven't seen.
Yeah.
There's no defense you haven't seen. There's no defense you can't attack. Right.
Yeah.
So let me give you a scenario. It's 4th and 3. 2 seconds. 2 seconds left in the game. You're down 4. You're on your 20. You're on your 21-yard line. Um, Defense has been killing you guys with the blitz all day. Um, so of course, you need to get 21 yards in the end zone. The blitz is coming. Uh, what are you going to call in that situation to get those 21 yards?
So I'd probably have like two tight ends blocking. I'd probably like change it to like two tight ends blocking, and I'd keep the running back to block, and then I'd have the rest of the receivers running routes.
Yeah, okay. Um,
Because
yeah, because you
if
got to get
they
21.
if they're blitzing if they're blitzing, then they got to be in like either man or they have one safety over top probably.
Oh yeah, they're blitzing because they've been successful all game. You got to get 21 yards. So they're counting on your quarterback to he's gonna need to hold that ball to get you guys downfield. So are you saying that you're just gonna have them drop back, hold
Yeah,
it, wait, and get out
I'm
there, or
I'm gonna put the fastest player on the team on a go route, and then I'm gonna put the outside receiver on a post, and then put the inside receiver on like a corner. If they're doing man, either the post, corner, or go route is gonna be open the because the corner and post are gonna make the DB run into each other, and then the safety's gonna have to either pick the go route or the post route, and then either the go or the post is gonna be open.
then what's gonna be your audible your safety net in case plan 1, 2, and 3 fails?
So what you mean by that? Like if they have like two safeties over top?
No,
Oh.
if that blitz gets through, where where where's your safety net?
True that.
Because you got because you said you got double tight end. You said you got double tight ends,
Yeah.
right? Then you're keeping your black. Wow, he did not say that, y'all. You're keeping your running back in to block,
Oh,
and you having two receivers. You having two receivers out. So are you going to have him block and then slip,
yeah.
and then hope that he can find his way into the end zone?
Yeah. No. I'm gonna have him like run like a 15-yard stop route, and I'm gonna have like everyone block. Like all the receivers block if that doesn't happen.
Okay. So that'll be like the safety net in case. So that'll be your safety net in case,
Yeah, because
the blitz goes.
someone else is gonna have to cover the running back too.
Yeah. But remember, if the more they blitz, the less people the less they have in coverage.
Yeah.
So, so, so let's flip it. I say you're on the defense in that side on that scenario. Would you play it safe
Yeah, I
and
do. I do.
and defend to not give up the touchdown, or
Yeah.
would you go all in and jailhouse blitz like what's Bruce? What is the name of your defensive coordinator who loves the blitz in those situations? I can't think of the man's name right now. Um, and just go out there and just go after the quarterback.
I'd do. I'd have 3 people blitzing, and then I would have 3 safeties deep in like zone in the end zone, and then I'd have my corners playing like 10 yards off, and then I'd have my linebackers playing like 5 yards off. No, like not 15, like 8 yards off. Then they'd have to get past my corners and linebackers, and then my safeties could stop them.
Okay, so you're gonna play. So you're gonna be a little bit conservative and just try to keep everything in front, not give up the touchdown.
Yeah, because that's how when people full blitz, that's how most game winners are scored.
Okay, but there's one guy that has won multiple Super Bowls that blitz in those situations. He won 2 with the Giants. I can't think of the man. I can't think of my man's name right now. Is it Sarkeesian? No, it's not. No, what the heck is it? Got what the heck? Come on, it'll come. It'll come to me before we're done. It'll come to me. So besides becoming All American, um, what was your coming out moment? What was the moment that you realized that, yeah, football is for me, and I'm going to be very successful in this? Like what situation that you come across that made you realize that football is for you?
When I was when I was like 6 years old, I started playing flag football because it was before that too. I went to my brother's football practice and their games, and at their practice, I was playing catch with all the players and stuff, and then I was at halftime. I was playing with like all the older kids, like all the kids that were like 2, 3 years older than me,
Hmm.
on the in the end zone during halftime at their games, and I was cooking all of them. So then that's when I wanted to play football.
At 6 years old,
Yeah.
you just knew, like, yeah, this is
And then
this is me.
that's when I started playing flag, and like no one could pull my flag when I was like no one could.
Every top athlete has that moment when when that light switch that's hitting in their head, like these they can't stop me.
Yeah.
And for you, it was 6 years old. That's what's up. So remember, it says here that you were a multi-sport athlete. So what other sports do you play besides football?
I played basketball and I played wrestling.
Or you wrestle?
Yeah.
You don't play wrestling. You
Yeah,
wrestle.
yeah, wrestling.
I had to clarify that right quick. So, are you competitive in wrestling and
Yes,
in
sir.
basketball, or do you just do it for fun?
I'm competitive.
Okay. So, what big events or tournaments have you done with? Let's start with wrestling.
I just started this year, so I didn't really do tournaments. I did 2 or 3 tournaments this year. I got
Okay.
third place in all 3 of them.
Okay.
And
Your first time doing it,
yeah,
so that's not bad. And what about on the hardwood?
on basketball,
Yeah.
I didn't play AAU because that I play basketball the same time I have 7-on-7 tournaments, so I couldn't play AAU. So I just play in like a league. But I hit a we were down by like 16 at one point in one game, and then we came back. My friend hit a three, and then like with like 5 seconds, no, like with 20 seconds left, we were down by 3, and I hit the game winner three to win in overtime.
Nice. 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 Somebody in this chat will probably say, "That sounds like LeBron James." Nah, but that's that. Nah, but that's cool, man. It's coming down 16, win by 3, hit the game winner.
Yeah.
Man, you get one of these. You get one of these. You get one of those. You get one of those
Yeah.
for. All right. So what is your goal? Out of what is your long term goal that you want to get out of sports?
Make it to the NFL.
Point blank, just
Yeah.
no if and buts about it. Just make it to the NFL.
Yeah.
And get drafted by the 49ers.
Yeah.
Let the rest be history. Break all Jerry Rice's records. Would you rather go in as a wide receiver or a running back?
Running back.
And who was your biggest inspiration?
My mom and dad. For football, it's my mom and dad. For wrestling, it's my brother. It's my brothers.
Okay. Okay. And uh, uh, and what do you consider your biggest strengths as an athlete?
My quickness. Yeah, my quickness.
Quickness. Okay. So you very athletic.
Yeah.
Just just like my man my man my man Kevin said on last show with his boxing go just just get out of there. Oh, it must have went over your head, Caleb. You know, in boxing, you gotta, you know, lean right
Yeah.
so you don't get hit in the face. Same thing with football. So you don't get a helmet in your chest. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta juke.
Or you could lower your shoulder.
Oh, and just power right through them, right? All right. So now, last question. So now you're going into your seventh grade year. in middle school. What are your goals that you're trying to achieve for this season?
To make a team
Okay.
and score touchdowns.
You said 7 touchdowns?
Yeah. 7 touchdowns. That
Seven
sounds right.
touchdowns. Okay. Just running the ball
Yeah.
as a running back, right? Okay. All right. Before we get into your show and tell, I have a question here in the chat for you. It says, "Are you a student of the game and do you study the legends?" Great question.
I kind of study legends, like some of them, but most of them, some of them not.
Oh, bro, you got to study them legends, man. You got to study them legends. Uh, you got to. You got to. Like, if you want to be shifty, your elusiveness, man. Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, some of the most elusive running backs out there. Icky Woods. You don't even know who Icky Woods is. Yeah, some of the most elusive backs. If you want to go to your um gen- generation, um, what's the um, there you go, Marshall Falk. Marshall Falk. Closest to your age. Oh, and of course, your man Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, check those out. And then here the Ravens, Caleb, where you want to be, the great city of Baltimore. Hey, if they pay him right, if they pay him right. All right, so let's get into your show and tell here. Most of the pictures here that we have is from football. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show it, and then you tell the audience what's going on there. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's get into the first one. There you are playing wide receiver.
So right there, I'm lining up to. I'm either. Yeah, I think I'm blocking on that play. I'm blocking for the running back to run the ball because that year they put me at receiver because the two running backs played in Salina before. That's my first year playing in Salina. That play, I was looking to see if I was on the ball and seeing if I was okay with the ref. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's always good to check.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing for a wide receiver to get an offsides penalty.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen a lot though. You won't. It's crazy how much it happens. So who is the opponent that you guys are playing, and what year was this?
I think that's my old team. No, that's one of the Prosper teams.
Okay.
That's Prosper Gold. Yeah, that's Prosper Gold. It's
Okay.
one of my friends' team.
Okay.
He's
And
my friend.
and
He's on my basketball team.
oh, nice. So y'all go at it in football, but teammates in basketball.
Yeah,
Nice. And how old were you in this year?
that was last year. I was 12.
Last year? Okay. And here we go. There you go. There you are again.
That was me playing safety, and I was waiting for them to get out of the huddle. And yeah, that's against the same team.
Okay. And shout out to the photographer, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the photographer.
Wait.
As you can see about these next ones.
That was the first game of the season. I was running the ball on that, and I was running it, and I ran that ball to the 1 yard line, I think, and then I got pushed out of bounds.
Hmm.
Because I tried diving into the end zone because they were coming, but then I dove and I got hit out of bounds.
Yeah, I
So,
know that. I hate when that happens.
yeah.
Well, you
And that,
trying to score that
yeah,
just and take your legs out from under you. You be
that was against another Prosper team, Prosper Gray.
okay. Yeah, yeah, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce. He knows. Nah. Um, now it's comment from Bruce. Shout out to my man Bruce. He loves talking football. Uh,
Of course he said
he said,
Kyle Hamilton. Of course
say it
he
again.
did. Of course he said Ed Reed and Kyle Hamilton. Of course he did.
Those some top safeties,
Yeah.
and Troy Polamalu. I'm
But
surprised he said Troy Polamalu, who played for his rival.
I bet you if Ed Reed and Kyle Hamilton both weren't good, I bet you would still say them.
I doubt it. I know my man Bruce. I doubt it. He wouldn't. He'll say their name, but he'll be calling them something else. He won't be telling you to study them. He'll be calling them something else. All right, and shout out to man whoever took these pictures, man. These are
I think that was my brother taking them. That
man,
was either my brother or his friend taking them.
man, your brother needs to get hired by some of these teams. Oh man, because these are some very good pictures right here.
Yeah.
All right, so walk us
That
through. Walk us through what's going on here.
so I got the jet sweep on that play, and I think I was on like the I think I was on like the 5 yard line maybe. No, I was on like the 30, and
Okay.
I was running the ball I ran the ball to like the 10, and then I got tackled.
To the 10. That's
It
what's
took
up.
me. It was like 3 kids tackling me, and then they took me down, and then that was against the same team.
See, you see that my man is built like a tank. See,
Yeah,
it take more than one to get him on the turf.
yeah,
He ain't playing no games with y'all. He ain't playing no games.
yeah.
All right. Oh, that look like you about to break this one. You look like you getting that edge.
Yeah.
Or you
Then
got the edge.
that was like the same play as like the one when I got tackled at the 1 yard line. I broke free from the outside because I got a jet sweep on that play, and then the safety came down and hit me on like the 1 yard line.
Oh, so that's a play that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
You know what's funny thing about these pictures when they catch you in full stride, it don't look like you're running fast at all. Like for him to time it to get it right here takes a lot of skill,
yeah,
man. 'Cause I wish he would have got you when you were about to get past the safety though.
yeah. That
All
play,
right.
I got a jet sweep and I was running down the field. There was like at least 4 people on my team and like 3 kids on the other team, and I still somehow got tackled because only one of the people were blocking on my team. So 2 people were free that tackled me. They tackled me on like the 5 yard line.
Mm. So did you try to run through them or did you try to go around them?
So there was one person on like the outside, and then one person in the like on the other side. I tried running like I tried gapping them because I would have got tackled. I would have got wrapped up by one guy, and then the other guy would have came in. So it would have been better to try gapping them. So that's what I tried doing.
Okay. Uh, Let me have a question here. Well, disregard the last part. He said, "Do you initiate contact or or do you?
I initiate contact.
There you go. There you go. He said he's like beast mode. He's like Marshawn Lynch. He, he initiate the contact. All right, then.
Right
As you,
there, I think. What play was that? I was checking the ref. That was like right after I looked at the ref and gave him a thumbs up to see if I was on the line. That play I was blocking again because we like never passed the ball. And then we because in our age group for this we never passed the ball. So then they gave it to you saw the big boy that was blocking on the
right here.
yeah. He was running back. They either gave it to him or another big guy, number 5. He's number 5, and they either gave it to him or another big guy on that play.
Oh, okay. My man said they never run the. Man said they never throw the ball.
They like throw the ball like once or twice a game, and that once or twice a game is to me, and it's either a big catch or a touchdown.
Okay. So his stat lines go like this: 2 catches, 57 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, about so the one time it's like a go route to me. It's like we run it like 3 times. 2 of them to me. We do a screen route to to like an H back ish, and then they put me in. Then they do a fake screen route to the H back to a go route to me. We do that back to back plays, and then they put me at H back for the other pass play, and then I just run an out route.
Okay. And then just afterburners
Yeah.
all day, like
Mhm.
just gone. And yeah, those are some clean uniforms. He
Yeah.
said he likes your uniform. It reminds me of the. I don't know if you're a Clemson fan, but it reminds me. They remind me. It reminds me a lot of Clemson or Longhorns since you're in Texas.
Nah.
My man said no to both of them.
Nah.
My man
I'm a
said
Nebraska
no.
fan.
My man, but those uniforms don't remind you none of Nebraska. I said
Yeah.
I'm talking about what these uniforms remind you of.
Yeah.
And we said nah.
I'd rather it be Clemson than Texas.
I said Clemson. You was like nah. All right, let's go. Let's roll with Clemson.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're in intermission of your show and tell. Do you have any awards or anything you want to show the audience, or do you want to just go directly into your footage?
They're upstairs and I'm downstairs. So
I should have coordinated that before we got live. Is
yeah.
what he's saying. He's like, it's your fault, coach. You should have had all this straightened out before we went live, man. Don't be trying to make me do extra work now, like, while we're streaming. That's
I
what
can
he said.
go get them if you.
That's when you had your people call your other people and tell them people to go bring it to your first people so they can bring it to you.
Yeah.
Because you have your people that don't get no contact with you, but they work for you, and they contact and they talk to the people that talk to you. So you got to have your people's people go get it and then bring it to you, so your people can bring it to you. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Chad. He gonna have he got his people already. Already, he already has his people. So look at that face. He got star written all over him. He gonna have people on top of people. All right. So let's get in, while we waiting on your people to help you out with that. Um, let's just start. Let's just start with some of you showing them your footage.
All right. Oh, it's here.
6 or 7 out of 7.
See, you got good people. Shout out to your people. That sound like 20 rings just fell on the floor.
So
All right, let me put you on the. Nah, this one would be better. I was gonna put you on the wide screen, but that one would be better.
this was from a 7-on-7 tournament that we won from the last play of the game, and
Nice.
my coach let me take this trophy home. And then
Your coach is clutch for that.
yeah, our coaches they were in. All of our coaches were like they went either D1, or they were in the NFL.
Oh, shout out to your coaches real quick then.
Yeah, and then this medal was from. So we were playing the 3rd-ranked team in the nation in 7-on-7, and we lost in overtime.
Tell him it's Brandon Carr.
My coach is Brandon Carr from the Cowboys.
Oh, Brandon Carr. Shout out to my man Brandon Carr, man. Wish he didn't play for the Cowboys, but shout out to my man Brandon.
And then my other coach, his name is Manny Arsenal. He played, I think, like 13 years Canadian and a couple years in the NFL.
That's still an accomplishment.
Yeah, and then he got hurt, so he couldn't play in the Canadian. So I think he might go back to the Canadian.
Okay.
And then
Kurt Warner played in the Canadian League too, and he won the Super Bowl.
oh, hold on, I have another ring I think in here. Dang it, they won't all fit on my phone.
Bling. Look at him. He's blinging, y'all.
This one was from my first year of UTN. This one is from my 2nd, and this one's from my 3rd.
So that's the trifecta.
Yeah, and then this one is from the Texas Power Rankings.
Nice. And you're ranked what? Let me pull that back up.
We got my gridiron one.
So as y'all see, the Mini McCaffrey is not just a nickname, y'all. Oh, I thought it said.
Think about that one off on my finger, bro.
I thought it was put in your bio what you were ranked. I had to look at it again.
These are all my gridiron rings. It's like a 7-on-7 tournament. I have 4. And then
Nice.
this one was my 4th grade Super Bowl win with Prosper. And then
Hey, that P is clean though.
yeah. And then this one's my 5th grade one.
Man, they went all out on those rings, man. Those are nice rings.
And then this is another tournament premier event. That's where like the nationals are and stuff.
Like the best players in the nation.
Yeah. And then this is a Caden Clay Classic tournament. It was for someone that died, I think, in a car crash or something. And that's what it was.
May he rest in peace and condolences to his family.
Yeah.
A long time, and that's pretty cool. They're doing that event in his memory.
Yeah, and after we won it, we said like you know how you do like the breakout.
Yeah.
We didn't do like family or something. We did Caden Clay on me or Caden Clay on 3.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And yeah, I do agree. He said, W this kid is an absolute superstar. I wish him the best. That's
Thank you.
that was pretty cool, Bruce. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to any one of my guests, Bruce. That's the nicest thing you've ever said. And then you so you'll be drafted by the Ravens. Hey, he must think highly of you if he wants you to play for the Ravens. He wants you to play for. You think you and Lamar Jackson be a deadly duo?
Yeah.
Most definitely. You see how you say yeah, Bruce? He was like, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
let's
And Tegan, he my quarterback for my son on 17.
shout out to Tegan, who's been in the chat. Tegan, put in the chat. What's your favorite route to throw to Caleb? If that makes any sense, how I asked the question. Like, what's your favorite throw to Caleb? While we show your first video, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Then you can tell us about this video here, which shows a lot about your work ethic here. All right, let's get it. And you can talk through it. Oh, why is it? I hope y'all can see it. Woo!
That play. That play was it was I should say that play.
You want me to go back?
That's my that play was it was I think it was second half. So 7-on-7 it goes by first half and second half. That play when I broke the kid's ankles, it was second half. And then we I think it was tie game at that time. So he threw me I ran a corner post, and he just threw me the ball. And I was thinking about just juking. I didn't think it was gonna work or nothing because of how big his wingspan is. Because the kid that broke his ankles, he was like 6 foot.
Mm.
And then it just happened, and then I just scored, and all I heard was "do your backflip" by everyone on my team.
And then that's what you did.
Yeah, and then
And
on that one,
nice snag.
my quarterback said, because my quarterback said, "I'm just throw it up and I trust you." So
My man hit a dough. Hey, that's the biggest compliment that a quarterback can tell you as his
yeah,
wide receivers. I'm just gonna throw it up and trust you. And man, that kid, was you playing up? Because that kid was like 3 times your size.
now I was playing my age, my 12U. There was one team called Crab 5. The coach for that team is Michael Crabtree, and the whole team is 6 foot, and
Yeah, I can see.
for age group.
Yeah, I can see because that and you got that over him.
Yeah,
Let's see. Tegan answered my question from earlier. He said his favorite throw to you is the corner, but the depth set at a high angle. That's his favorite throw to you.
yeah.
And another question is, oh, he wants to know where he can follow you. Um, we are going his the Caleb would tell. I always have Caleb tell you where to find him, but it's also in the description of the video, Bruce. But if you want to tell him where he can follow you on Instagram, you can tell him.
So you can follow me at Caleb Marinelli _2 or Caleb Marinelli 2.
Okay. And he also asks, "Are you going to play?" I guess he means both ways, offense and defense.
Yeah.
There you have it, man. They're giving you some awesome questions today. They're giving you some awesome questions today.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the next one. Oh, these are going pretty fast. Oh, that was you playing defense.
Yes, sir.
Man, that was pretty clean. I mean, the clips went by fast, but that is showing you playing safety.
Yeah. The first clip, that team said just pick on the smallest safety all game. So they just kept coming at me. So I had another another play that they tried throwing it like a stop route on me, and like I
Mhm.
just broke it up. And then since the receiver that I broke it up on, he's like 5'8", so he got mad because he didn't catch it. So we tried telling the ref that it was PI. And then the first clip that it showed, that was like them trying to throw a seam route, and then like most safeties wouldn't like throw the like throw the body and break the ball up like that. So they didn't think I was gonna do that. So that's why they threw that. And then the post, I was like, it wasn't my zone. That was the other safety zone. But then I had to go in and pick it because it would have been a touchdown. Because I had someone in my zone too, so I had to leave my zone to go pick it. Which that's what a safety should do if something like
Yeah,
that's happening. And then the one with them throwing the go route, I I played the hands. That's why I dropped it. Yeah,
yeah, smart, and that's what coaches teaches you guys to do.
yeah.
Play all the play the play all the way through to the ground. Um, and so you got a question here. Uh, you can you can go ahead and read it if you want.
My favorite catch to catch from you is either a 10-yard out or a. I call it the Madden route, the Madden corner. That's what I call it. But I think it's called like a bench route or something. It's a bench. Tegan knows what I'm talking about. It's like when you go like 3 yards in, like 5 to 8 yards up. It's like a slow go corner.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, I told you. I told you from the beginning. This man's a dog. He went from a puppy to a big dog. I heard me
Yeah.
say it from the beginning. All right, let's get into your third one. And ooh, so this is 7-on-7.
Yes, sir.
Man, this man over here playing catch with himself. Nice snag. Oh, good pick. So that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Um, so let's talk about this 7-on-7 event here. You had some good snags in this clip right here.
And
So
against the orange, that's against another Solana team. That's against all like my school friends and stuff. And then against the green team, that's like a bunch of my teammates, friends and stuff. Because I've never met them. They play lacrosse with them. So and then like my coach and my quarterback, like against the green team, they just put me on go routes and stuff. And then against the orange team, against the Solana team, they put me on like a bunch of out routes and crossing routes and whip routes because because like those are hard to cover for smaller kids like me.
So shout out. So it's a shout out to your coaches by putting you in areas for you to succeed.
Yes, sir.
Um, and we got another question here, which is
I
what are your
I just search up like pre-game pump up music or something like that, or I just put on some rap.
you just throw your Spotify on and just
Yeah, I
find
just
one of those playlists and just hit play and just go.
I put my Spotify on and just put my headphones on and then just wait for the game.
My man has no preferences. He just says, "Let's get it." All right, you
And
ready
then
for your? Oh, go
during
ahead.
tackle, I watch like all like the big runs and stuff, and before the games, I watch like pre-game hype football, like big hits and
Ooh,
like big runs and stuff, and like good
th-
big catches.
oh yeah, to get you in get you in that
Yeah,
right mindset to go out there and dominate. Yeah, I like that. All right, I have one more left. Excuse me. I always save the best for last. That's just what I do.
yeah,
That's just what I do. Sorry, let's get it. Yeah, you notice I gotta put the shade that save the show the pads for last. Skirt, skirt. There's a track meet right there. That's one of the passes. Ooh, burned, torched him. Is that like a 5 yards?
yeah.
Hey, that was it. I'm
That
sorry.
that
Sorry.
was that was me
Sorry.
blocked.
I gotta see that block. I gotta show everybody that block again because you got like two heck of a blocks that sprung you on this play. I gotta see this blocks again.
That one,
Yeah, that one right there.
yeah,
I'm circling it like you can see it. I'm circling it like I say, yeah, that one. I'm circling it with the mouse like everybody can see what I'm circling. But yeah, when that pancake went on the ground, that's the one. That's the one I had to show again. Like that was a
yeah.
wicked block. There was no hesitation. He was throwing it to you.
Yeah,
Man, your O line just dropped people.
yeah.
Oh, well, oh, see, that answers your question. He doesn't shy away from contact. He ran straight into the safety.
And that was the play I was talking about the one that there was like four kids down there and none of them were blocking.
Yeah.
This was the first play of the game. I said I might just get the jet sweep and score.
And you would go. Why did it have to end like that before you saw that? Don't you just love it when the videos do that?
Yeah, but I scored on that. I scored on that.
Man, that was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. You know, that was so nice. You're gonna watch it twice. Yeah, I'm not playing. We was gonna watch it twice. There you go. With the, ooh, end around. Hit the hole. Gone. You outran your blockers. Outran the receiver. Everything. Er, Man, look at that separation. 5 yards. 5 yard separation right there. That's pretty dope. And this is the favorite block of the whole video.
Yeah,
Uh, I noticed how he looked at his check down first. How
mhm,
your quarterback looked at his check down. Look, pancake right at the line.
The play that we did before that, it was a screen pass, and then he looked at the screen pass. And then he was so everyone came down to the screen pass, and I'd be open for the go route.
Oh, okay. So that, yeah, because I didn't notice that the first time, and watching the second time, that's when I checked that out. So yes, because he did look it down first, like doop,
Yeah,
and then just threw it over the top.
and then this is the one when it stopped.
Yeah, came across the field and
Then we were beating them so bad, so I had to scoop and I stripped the ball from the quarterback. He was running. I stripped it from him, and I would have scored, but they blew the whistle. They said that the quarterback was down, but he never touched the floor.
I think that was I think that was like a mercy rule.
Yes, because we were beating them 60-0.
That was yeah, that was a mercy rule.
Yeah.
That was a mercy rule. So Caleb, man, I think you proved that you are who you say you are. Like that Mini McCaffrey is not just a nickname.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that's your signature.
Yes, sir.
That's you. That's in your Dana. It's in your
Yeah.
DNA. And we just showed it. We just showed it in the video.
Yes, sir.
So let's see. So we did your Q&A. We got to know you a little bit better. We know we know you do your three sports. Football's number one. We know you prefer offense. You like scoring. You want to hit that Odell to be
Yeah.
on ESPN for that winning touchdown. Um, and you got a high football IQ and very athletic. So what is there? What else is there to talk about? He's like, I don't know. All right, let me ask you this. As this is a question I ask every athlete that I interview. As we can see, number two is your number. All right. What is the story behind you choosing number two as your number?
So when I was younger, like all the best players got number 2. Like no, not got number 2. Like got single digit numbers at high school level and stuff. So
Hmm.
and I was 2 my entire life since like flag football, since my very first flag football game team. So I chose number 2, and then I wanted number 2 also because all the best high school players had single digit numbers, and so I wanted a single digit number, but I didn't know what number to choose. So I went back to my very first uniform that I've ever worn, and it was number 2. So I just chose that.
Mm. Not a bad story.
Yeah.
Not a bad story. Not a bad story. Two is a popular number. We have two other football players that came on here were number two. Um, both of them, and ironically, both of their nicknames is Speedy. All right. And last question, Caleb. Are you a shoe head? Are you a
I
sneakerhead?
I have a couple shoes. I have a pair of Jordans, and I have a pair of Fruity Pebble Dunks. But those are the only 2 shoes I got. Like
Oh,
nice shoes.
so you're not a huge.
Nah.
All right.
And then I
This
have a
is
pair
but
of
you.
these.
So this is a question, and I know Dad's listening, so this is your chance to to put that nugget out there. What are the top three must-have cleats that you need for that you the
Ooh.
must-haves you have for this upcoming season?
So the cleats I wear right now, the Battle cleats. Then the Addy Zeros, and then Phenom.
Mhm.
So
Just
I,
just putting them nuggets out there.
I put the 2 lightest cleats that I've ever worn first. So Battle's the lightest, so I put that first. Then it's Addy Zeros, and then I put light. So those 2 are both light and comfortable. But Phenom they're comfortable, but they're like kind of heavy. So
Oh, so that's so. But you gotta take care. You gotta take care of them feet.
yeah,
them your shoes. Them your wheels, man. Them the wheels that get you going.
yeah.
Um, Bruce says you reminds me of Zay Flowers. All right. So what we're gonna do is real quick. I'm going to put this back in there. I'm gonna I'm gonna have at least one of your audience members to click that link to come on to the show to talk to you, or they can ask you any questions that they may have, or just say, just give you your props and let you know how much how how much of a dog you are. But no personal questions, no personal questions though.
Yeah.
Like he's he's not gonna ask him for his address. You're not gonna no personal questions, go.
Yeah.
No personal questions. All right, we'll give them about 30 seconds to click the link to come on in here. While they're doing that, do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
I want to shout out my dad, my mom, my two brothers, and actually my three brothers. I have a brother on a mission for my church right now.
Oh, so he deserves a huge shout out.
Yeah, and then my quarterback, and then my two coaches, Brandon Carr and Manny Arsenal.
And those are awesome shout outs. Awesome shout outs. You always got to give a shout out to your quarterback.
Yeah,
Always.
because if you don't
Uh,
shout him out, he won't throw you the ball.
I
I
don't
know,
think your quarterback's that petty.
I know him.
All right, so we got one person here. Um, you want me to bring him to the stage?
Yeah, yes sir.
All right, you're on with Mini McCaffrey.
What's up, Jack?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Good.
Oh, we maintaining, we maintaining. Um,
That's good.
do you have mute YouTube in the background because we can hear the echo?
Can you really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I can I can mute it real quick.
yeah. Just mute it real quick. All right. Do you have any Do you have any questions for or comments for Caleb?
I would just like to say, like, I've known the kid for going on about a year now, and he's a dog. He works hard. He works harder than I do, and I'm a lot older than him. That just shows you how much he really wants it. And I mean, he's constantly asking me like, "Can we go run hills? Can we go work out? Something like that." And I've never had like someone my age even do that. And I was just like, wow, if I was a kid like his age, I wasn't even doing all that. Like he really wants it. He's a dog, and he's not scared to go out there and work or lay a shoulder on anybody. Like he's a dog. He's gonna be something one day.
That's what's up, man. You know what? That's gonna push you to be better, Jackson, because y'all go out there and work together. You can be like, I ain't gonna let this young buck show me up, man. Forget F that. Forget that junk. I'm about to keep up.
Hey,
So,
I'm saying, he shows me up every time in Madden though.
Yeah, every time I never let him. I can't let him beat me on that.
wow, you actually admitted to a defeat on the pod, first time ever. I can't give you I can't give you an air horn on that one though.
Yeah.
He's telling y'all he's human. He's human. But but yeah, Jax, that's gonna push you, man, and that's a huge compliment for you, Caleb. So that means yeah, you showing you showing people older than you how bad you want it. So
Yes, sir.
don't lose that drive ever. Keep it up.
Yes, sir.
Anything else? Any other words or any questions for him before I let you go?
Uh, I asked him if he wants to run in Madden again.
Yeah, yeah.
Caleb ain't no quitter. He's not a
he,
quitter.
re- he really isn't.
He ain't no quitter. Yeah. You don't get that good on the field, on the football field, being a quitter. He ain't no
Yeah.
quitter.
You sure don't.
You better use that IQ of yours, study that Madden before you get back on the sticks. Because something that he's doing that you haven't figured out yet. You better figure it out.
Yeah, he will soon.
Yeah.
All right, Jax. Real quick, how do you know Caleb?
I go to the high school that he goes to. I go to Solana High School, and I'm friends with all of his brothers, and kind
Okay.
of just growing up with him a little bit. He's like a
Okay.
little bit. He's like a little brother to me.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Well, keep him under your wing, Jax, man, and keep him under your wing and let him and teach him and keep him evolving.
Oh, I
Because
will.
like you said, he gonna be something special. And
Yeah,
you is too if he's because you got him pushing you. So you too.
yeah, I will, man. I'm gonna keep him under my wing. I'm gonna get him right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate you coming on,
Sure.
sharing that story. Um, we're gonna have to get an update and see if Caleb actually gets his revenge on Madden. We're gonna get an update on you guys. But thanks for calling in and make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Sir. All right.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
He stayed on. Man, great call, great call. Let's do
Yeah.
one more. No, I'm not gonna. Oh no, let's do one more, man. That was a great call from Jackson, man.
Yeah.
Um, man, you pushing the older guys, man, to to work hard, man. That's what's up. I'm very proud and and it was very cool to hear that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say we give about 15 seconds, see if we get one more. If not, we'll wrap this up.
Uh.
Um, but last thing I will say that yeah, we do have our t-shirts, Be Ready Sports Podcast t-shirts. We do, as you see, we have our logo on the front and our slogan on the back. Be ready, stay ready. You want to get yours? Just for now, just message us on our Instagram, which is coming across the screen, which is Be Ready Sports Podcast. Let us know your size, and then we'll get one out to you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
There it is, right there. Be Ready Sports Podcast, right there. And if you also want to donate to the show to help, our proceeds go into the podcast. There's our Cash App right there coming across, which you go Coach T HBA Academy, and our proceeds go right straight into the podcast. And also make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Speaking of subscriptions, I do want to acknowledge. Come on. I want to acknowledge Tracy Nelson. Tracy Nelson, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Just like my co-host says, make sure you hit that bell icon so you know every time that we're going live. And the more you like and share this video, the more people will see what a great athlete
Hey.
Caleb is.
See the biggest Niner fan I know.
Bang bang Niner gang all
Yeah.
day long. We're gonna
She.
bring you back just for that because y'all Niner fans. We gonna have to do a Niner show one day.
Yeah. She's
Just
bought me.
just all Niner.
She's bought me every single Niner thing I have pretty much, like for my birthdays and stuff.
Oh, that's what's up. So Shout out to you, Tracy. Double time. Shout out to you, Tracy. Double time. All right, Caleb. I don't think we're gonna get any more callers. But all right. So you gave your shout outs. Tell them again how they can find you on social media.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Caleb Marinelli _2 or Caleb Marinelli 2.
Okay. And we want to bring you back because we want to talk about your. We want to do a show about your wrestling. When you get more, when you get more, when you get more tournaments and more experience down,
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna bring you on there and talk about that. Because we didn't really highlight it on this episode, so we got to bring you back for part 2.
Yes, sir.
All right. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna do the wrap up when we're done for the show. But again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. Like I said again, like this video. Um, that way it tells YouTube we need to show this out to more people. You can also share it to your friends and family. That way more people can see this great athlete who's smiling on camera right now. And subscribe to the channel so you'll know every time that we bring a great athlete on here. We won't go live again until next Friday. And we will get back into basketball. We'll bring my man Sir Rod. Whoa. McDonald. I almost said the wrong name. We're gonna bring my man Sir Roderick McDonald on here. Yes, he calls himself Sir. Caleb. He calls himself Sir. But you guys want to see why. All right. So let's count us out. All right. In 3, 2, 1. And to be ready.
You have to stay ready.
And we out, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. And be on the lookout for Caleb for part 2. Because he's gonna have to come back.